You have sent 50 different resumes, you have tried 3 different application formats, you have tweaked the font, moved up the skill section, added a summary, and still you don't hear anything back. Not even a rejection, just complete silence. So, you do what everyone tells you to do. You customize it, you read the job description, figure out what they actually want, rewrite your experience section to match it, and spend 45 minutes on one application for a job that you're not even sure that you'll hear back from. The reason that you're not hearing back isn't that you're underqualified, it's that your resume is saying the same thing to every company. Hiring managers go through hundreds of these. If yours doesn't speak directly to what they posted in their language about their specific problem, of course it gets skipped. Everyone knows this. That's why everyone says tailor your resume. But nobody tells you how to do it at scale without losing your mind. And this is where a lot of confusion happens because there is this idea that there is a magical program that analyzes and rejects your resume even before a human sees it. Yes, I'm talking about the ATS, which stands for Applicant Tracking System, and let me tell you what ATS actually does. It tracks and organizes applications. It has no responsibility in making hiring decisions. Even with a company, especially with a few hundreds of employees or lower, it is basically a human reviewing and rejecting your applications, and ATS just decides the order in which they see it. So, to say that you have beat the ATS but still get rejected, you are probably using a generic resume. So you think, fine, I'll just use ChatGPT, drop in the job description and ask it to tailor my resume. It works the first time, but ChatGPT doesn't know you. Every single session you are starting from scratch. You're pasting your entire work history, your projects, your skills, your education, every time. And even then, it doesn't know why you made certain career choices, what you actually want from this role, and what tone sounds like you and not like a LinkedIn buzzword generator. So, you're not getting a tailored resume, you're getting a formatted one, and that makes a difference. Resume websites like Zeti, Resume.io, all of them, they are formatting tools. They are making your resume look good. That's it. They don't read the job description and rewrite your experience section to match it. They don't know your projects, and the ones that claim to do this with AI, they have a paywall. $10 to $15 a month for features that still don't actually understand your context. So here's the actual problem. These models have no context, so every time you're either re-explaining it fully or you're getting a generic reply. What you need is a tool that you can use which knows everything about you. It knows your projects, it knows your experience, it knows your technical decisions, and it knows the reasoning behind the career choices that you have made. And then takes it all in and tailors that specifically in your resume according to the job description that you have specified. That's what I have built. And here I have 2 files. The first is my data pool, every project I have shipped, every role I have had, every technical decision I have made, all structured in one place. The second is my motivation document, why I build, what I want from a company, what my voice sounds like when I write, not buzzwords, actual sentences in my own words. Together, these 2 files are my permanent context. They don't reset between sessions, and most importantly, they don't forget. Here's what actually looks like. I paste in a job description, by the way this is a real listing, and then I run the command and just watch. After some time, both files generate in parallel. That's intentional because sequential would take about 27 seconds. Parallel cuts it in half. And there are at the bottom the cost summary. Cache hits, cache misses, total tokens and total cost. That single run cost me less than a fifth of a cent. Now let's talk about what this cost across models, because this is the number that actually surprised me when I worked it out. The real way to think about cost isn't per run, it's per job search. If you're applying to 100 jobs, here's what you are paying across models to generate a tailored resume and cover letter for each one. 20 cents. For 100 tailored resumes and cover letters, GPT charges $6 for the same thing. And Claude, well, that charges $8. That's a 30 times to 40 times difference in cost. For output quality, that on a formatting task like this is negligible. The output of this all is in LaTeX, so the formatting is consistent every single time. I upload it to Overleaf, compile it and get a clean PDF. This is what I am actually sending out. And this is the cover letter it generated alongside. Well, it's specific to the role and specific to me. Not something that could have been written for anyone. Code is on the GitHub and the link is in the comments. It contains everything from the data pool file to the motivation structure file and everything that you will need to set it up in barely 2 hours. After that, it's just a single command per application. So, if you like the work and if you want to see what I'll build in the future, I'll request you to please subscribe and also comment down your thoughts, any questions that you have about the build, and I'll be happy to answer them. I'll read all of them.